Will you be my Valentine? Is a yes or no answer. Jesus is my Valentine.
I know that's right.
It's my Valentine.
Will you come and do Valentine?
Hi, good day, everyone. Yes, it's another episode on True Talk. And guess what? The weekend is fast approaching, and we're here to discuss another important topic, which every young teenager out there and young people will want to listen to. And guess what? We're talking about Valentine. Yay! And I'm going to be ready for my own bar. Please don't ask me who my bar is. And it's going to be another interesting time to talk on Valentine. But this time we want to look at Valentine from the pressures that comes with Valentine. So with me in the studio again is no other person than roll the drums.
Juliana Lotiri.
All right.
Jimmy Oche is a J squad.
It's another Jake squad, and I am Ruth Adole. All right, so actually, who is your van for this?
Will you be my Valentine? Is a yes or no answer.
That's something like something she just composed. She's dodging my question. Look at the camera and tell me who is your van for this 2026 Valentine.
Jesus is my Valentine.
I know that's right.
It's my Valentine.
Will you come and do Valentine for you?
I tell
You have done Valentine for us already.
Internal Valentine, I'm okay with that.
What
okay.
of the physical external Valentine? That's the one we are talking about.
She's trying to hide, but we'll come for her.
We already know who her Valentine is. She cannot do anything about it.
So who is your own Valentine?
It's my wife now. My wife. Oh. Yeah. Who knows even if she the one that said I should say it's her. It's my wife.
It's alright. So nice to know that all of us are preparing for Valentine. And then, so we want to talk about the pressures that come with this Valentine. So on a light note, can we just have a recap of what Valentine Day is? Just so that we know what we're talking about.
Okay, so it's actually called Feast of Saint Valentine. It's a Catholic feast day that commemorates the sacrifice of a Catholic priest at a time when a Roman emperor said there should be no weddings because he was trying to expand his army. All right. And then, so the young people were taking the excuse of marriage because, you know, when you get married, you'll be excused from war for a period of time. And the emperor felt that this was slowing down his plan. So he declared that there should be no weddings. But this Catholic priest, who is now codenamed Valentine, because Valentine is actually not his original name.
Okay.
Now, was rather wedding people secretly. And so when the emperor found out, he was arrested. And some versions of the story said why he was in the prison, that the jailer's daughter was always, coming to check on him and all that. So some version of the story said he began liking her, and then he was writing love notes to her. And when he finished, he would end it by saying, "From your Valentine." So he was eventually martyred, he was killed. And to remember his sacrifice to protect the institution of marriage, actually, his marriage. But of course, when you say marriage, you talk about love and all that. So the Catholic Pope, as at the time, now instituted every February 14th as a feast day to commemorate this saint. But like we said earlier, because of the sacrifice of love that it represents, in today's modern time, people now find it as a day to go around, spend time with your loved one, share love with one another. So just briefly, that's what we know as Feast of Saint Valentine, or what we call Valentine's Day today.
Okay, from what he has said, it's totally different from what we see these days. Like when you go to the market now, this is the season for red roses,
Red
teddy bears. Oh yes. If you go, this is their season. If you go to the market, it's filled up because all this young generation, everybody wants to celebrate Valentine, and Kai, thank God for the year this year Valentine is on Saturday. So there's no way they run to school to go and do Valentine. So now, why has Valentine Day become such a high pressured event? Like, especially for young people and couples, everybody is feeling under pressure. Yes, I have to do Valentine. Prepare, you have to take me out. So why has it become a high pressure event, especially for these young
people?
Yeah.
Yes, you know that everybody loves to celebrate something, just like Christmas, just like Easter, birthdays. Everybody loves to celebrate, and you know, the progression of the celebration of Valentine, as it began to progress with social media, with schools incorporating it into the activities. You go to schools now, the children, they give them names to pick. In your offices, they're saying we should have to do exchange of gifts. So the reason why it looks like it feels that people are being pressured and everybody seems to be celebrating it is because it's been incorporated into general celebration. It was a Catholic feast, but now Catholic, Muslims, everybody is celebrating Valentine at the moment because it's a celebration, of course, and it has to do with love. So everybody wants to celebrate it because of the way it has evolved. The progression of the celebration has evolved from there till now, and so you can see that's why people.
Are there any pressures that come with this?
Yeah, there are pressures because, like you said, it's a season of red roses and teddy bears and all that.
And
gifts are a kind of love language. In a society like the African society, where love can be expressed as a way of trying to show off. If you love me, give me something. You understand that kind of thing. So if I am not giving, then apart from if you love me, give me something, the size of what you give determines the size of the love.
Are you serious?
You get. So that's one factor of it. There's this show off kind of spirit that comes with the season. We want to kill to impress. We want to kill to show off. That's one. Then number two is that we want to post.
Social media.
Yeah.
Like,
we want to post.
What you got for the gift you got for Valentine.
Yeah, something. So that you will not be counted as out of the season. You are not a true person to say you did not do Valentine. So you want to be relevant. So there's the peer pressure that also comes with it. I hope we also know that peer pressure is not just teenager, because we talk peer pressure also happens to human beings, early, like youths and even couples.
Like you're saying that there are some pressures that will come.
Yes,
there are married people.
Even to unmarried
Why
people. So imagine that as a young lady, you sit among your friends and they are talking how my boyfriend got this for me, my boyfriend, and then you say, my dear, my own Valentine, my boyfriend took me to when single spray.
Why single spray?
That was how we spent our life. Everybody like, shoo, you know, that kind of thing.
Yes.
So the person begins to feel awkward because it looks like maybe our own kind of Valentine was so out of this world. So there's the pressure. First, there's the impression to meet up, and then secondly, there's the pressure to feel among.
Let's bring it to the context of married and couple. Like, I'm trying to still understand what kind of pressure will a husband or a wife be under for Valentine. You are my wife, you are my husband. We are married, the love is like every day.
Okay,
so
why should
there be pressure?
Okay, you know that the definition of love, the expression of love changes over time.
Okay.
Before, if you look at it 10 years, 20, let's say 20 years back, A woman who her husband buys a washing machine for her will say, "Oh, my husband loves me so much. He got me a washing machine." But the mothers of this generation, if you get a washing machine for your wife, she said, "You didn't get a gift for me. You got a gift for the house."
Oh.
So the washing machine is not a gift for me. You need to get me like a hair. You need to get me like shoes. You need to get me my personal gift.
Yeah.
So you see that the expression and definition of love has changed over time.
Yeah.
If a man comes home and he buys, let's say, suya home, and then before, the wife will be happy, the kids will be happy, daddy got suya. But now if you buy suya, it's like, okay, it's normal, they're your kids, you got suya for your kids. So what's there to celebrate is your responsibility.
Yeah.
So you see that the definition of love, the expression of love has changed over time. So now spouses, both male and female, are under pressure because they need to express love with the modern day reality, with the modern day definition of what love is. So it's Valentine, and you as a man, you are pressured to get something for your wife, because if you don't get something for your wife, it looks like you don't love her.
It looks like you are not performing.
You're not performing, you're not meeting up your role. It's no longer, it's no longer like before, where I didn't even know anything about Valentine. I'm not even sure my father bought anything for my mother growing up as well.
Maybe they bought it later in the
You know,
night.
I'm not aware. But now, kids even know. My children are already asking me, "Mommy, what's daddy getting you for Valentine?" They are aware. These are children who are below 11 years old. They are aware, they know what Valentine is. So there's pressure to meet up. The husband may go out with the mindset that, "Oh, I don't intend celebrating Valentine." But when he knows that my wife will be disappointed, my kids will be disappointed, he has to go out to meet up. And then for the women too, it's not only men who get something for their wives.
Wow,
the women too do things. A woman, you may say, "Well, what is the woman getting for her husband?" The woman might say, "Okay, today is Valentine. I need to make the house look beautiful. I need to prepare something wonderful." Uncle Jimmy said, but it's true. The woman may go out, to do her own part because she wants to show love. She may even say that today we are not going to quarrel because it's Valentine. So when a man tell her, "I need
you
to
see
say,
this thing
yes,
that
sir."
the Bible says, husbands, love your wife.
Okay.
The impression is that love must always come from one source.
Yes.
From one source.
Yes, from the man to the woman. This is part of the pressure. Again, I'm not a man advocate, but I'm stating the obvious facts.
Okay.
So, let me start like this by saying Valentine was not really part of our culture.
Yes.
So it's a foreign intrusion.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, while love is acceptable, but the way the foreign culture teaches it and impresses it upon us matters. And part of that intrusion, even though the problem with this show is that I'm always the only man. So even though you ladies will not agree with me,
No, I'm not on anybody's
the
side.
impression of the culture shows more that the man is the doer.
Is that why you give us gift of Valentine?
He has to be the
Even on
doer.
Wednesday.
Let me tell us the truth. Some men give.
Is a man
Not
actually the
because-
doer, or he's the one showing the woman the way? You know that a woman would do what she's led to do. So if a man is doing that, he's not only the doer. I'm accepting with you, but I'm still adding to it.
Yeah.
He's a doer, but he's also a shower, if there's any English like that. So
What
he's
is he showing?
He's showing the wife how to act.
How to act. I don't
Yes,
understand.
he's showing the wife how to also express love.
Ah. Are you guys in Nigeria? Like,
We're in
you are
Nigeria.
talking to me like you are from.
You just spoke
from
now that we have.
abroad.
You just spoke now that
Because
there's an
when you say the
interference of
man is
culture.
showing what the woman had to act, I'm trying to understand it. See,
Okay.
in the context of love from the African setting,
Hmm.
the man is the doer.
Don't even go to African setting.
Now we will start from somewhere.
The man.
The man is the doer. That's the truth, whether you like it or not.
But with
But
what we are
being a
The man
doer also
poses
means you
as
living
a
by an
doer.
example. That's what she's
That's what I'm
trying
saying.
to say.
He's living by example.
Yes, but in most cases, particularly with the cultural interference or with the foreign cultural interference, most women, whether you agree with me or not, most
No, we are
women
not arguing. I'm just
see
accepting with
it
you.
as the man does, and he's doing,
Or the man should do.
or the man should, and he's doing is the physical expression of what the love is. So if he does not have the capacity to do, then he does not love. So this is one of the things that increases the pressure on the man. If he does not have the, I am not
So
saying
is love
men
going?
should not do,
Okay.
because there's no way you love a person and you would not do something for the person. The first definition of love scripturally is that for God so loved the world that he
So
gave.
what I'm adding to you is that while the man is doing, he's showing.
Yeah.
But how many
Showing.
women buy into the showing?
A lot of women buy into it.
Wait,
Okay, I think we're going to run the statistics again after this.
wait,
We are
except
going to
if
do
maybe
a
we are
statistics.
talking couple. But if you are talking about relationships between male and females that are not yet married,
No, we're talking about
most
Valentine. We're speaking
of
to
they
couple,
now-
not male and female.
Ah,
What business
ah,
do you have
ah,
buying things for somebody that you're not in a relationship with?
yeah, already. Wait, no, understand. You know they relate to the person before you marry am.
You relate? No, when we say I say you're in a relationship with, I didn't say marriage.
No, I'm saying that. Okay, what of courtship?
You can get something for her.
The courtship people even do more of Valentine than you that is married.
That's because at that point you have to show, and that's the point.
Hey, that's all. Now you are coming back to my.
I told you, but I'm always telling you that I'm agreeing with you.
Alright.
So you have to show. The
Looks
problem
like both
with
of
the
you are now
showing.
under showing like you are
No,
under
but we are
pressure.
saying the
No,
same
it's
thing.
not
We are
under
saying
the
the same
pressure.
thing.
What I'm trying to say is that, unfortunately, today, most young ladies, especially for those who are not yet married, most young ladies today see the man's side and don't realize that they too they can do or they should do something. You understand? Love is a reciprocal thing. A lot of people who are married understand this.
Okay.
But we live in a society today where, and it's not anybody's fault, bulk of what we see on screen and on social media is a loop-sided, you understand, kind of. We're talking about why the pressures are there.
Yes.
It's a loop-sided kind of love. You understand? Where there's an expectation that as a man you are supposed to do, and I said there's nothing wrong with that. But if we keep carrying the mentality that it has to be loop-sided or the woman has to be the one showing, you understand? Because a man can come and say, I am the king, you have to do something too.
And that's what I'm saying now, that when a man shows love, he's also teaching his wife.
I agree.
That's the
Express.
point. Yes, to be able to express, because if you're a sensible woman and your birthday, your husband got you something. During you gave birth, your husband, now they call it push gift. Your husband,
Yes.
Call it what?
Trending.
they call it push gift.
Push.
Yes.
Who is pushing?
The wife,
After pushing out the
after
baby.
pushing out the baby. So your husband gets you a push gift. Your husband gets you a
It has to
tag.
be a
Your husband gets you a gift for giving birth.
Yes. And then after all of that,
Yeah.
he's doing all of this, and then your husband's, and it's your husband's birthday. A sensible woman should know that, Kai, I need to appreciate this man
Yeah.
for all what he has done.
Yeah.
Not to go and write on Facebook, a king is born. What is that?
Or you ask the man, so today is your birthday,
Yeah,
where are you
we're
taking us to?
Do you understand? So what I'm saying is that the man also showing love is also showing the wife how to express love.
Yeah.
Because women are mostly most women are people who just do what you teach them to do.
Okay.
A woman may be very calm, but when you turn her to another thing, she will give it back to you. So what you give a woman is what she will show back to you. So why there's pressure and the man feels pressurized, when he's doing it, the wife is learning. And just like he rightly said, it's reciprocal.
Okay.
Before you know it, it may take time, But every sensible woman, I say sensible because some women are greedy. They feel like I should always, is it greedy or selfish? I should always be on the receiving side, which some women are like that. So I'm sure that while the man gives, he shows love, he expresses love, the woman will learn and reciprocate.
All right, that's a good one. You know, on Saturday now, we're all going to be on the social media space. Yes, because it's Valentine. I want to see what couples are doing. Yes, all the love write-ups and everything, what couples are doing. So bringing us back to the social media.
Yes.
Do you think the social media has really increased the expectation around Valentine's Day?
It has though.
And so how?
You can imagine you wake up, maybe to go and pee the net, and let me just check my phone by 12 a.m. See that somebody has put flower from the door, red roses. And then you come, you see the bed, you see the hotel room looking so tantalizing, if there's any English like that. And then you wake up, you look at your husband and say, see this one, you're sleeping. See what your mates are doing. That morning, you wake up, let
everything.
Unfortunate for him that they let him even forget that it is Valentine to tell you happy Valentine, my vow. And you just be waiting for you, did not tell you. That morning, everything will spoil for you because of the pressure from social media. Are we talking about the unboxing? Now you know we have unboxing. Auntie Ruth, stop be falling my hand. Unboxing of gifts. Get ready with me as I unbox this gift. And then my Val's gift.
Okay.
And they're unboxing. He got me this. It's Gucci. He got me. It's from Dior. I hope I'm calling it correctly. Dior. He got me Dolce and Gabbana. He got me
Balenciaga.
Exactly. all the designers. And then you are there with your borrowed MB that you have not paid. You are so frustrated and thinking of how unfortunate you are, how your family members want you not to marry this man, and now you have married the man, and see how you are. So you see that social media has a way of pressurizing you for the whole of, in fact, some people this week now, as they are seeing party gifts, they are seeing cupcakes, they are seeing everything, they're already thinking, how can I be? Did you know some people don't have emergency boyfriend? Anybody who toasts them this week now, they will accept. So that they too can do content and unbox gifts.
I tell you, so
their teddy bear, they want to show, they want to pepper. You know now, social media has made us in such a way that we want to show off.
Yeah.
We want to pepper people.
Exactly.
We want to show people that, oh, me too, I have. You know?
I saw something where a guy wrote and said, at this point, all the guys are going on strike. If you don't have any girlfriend before, just chill. Wait till after the Valentine.
Yes,
so that you don't have to spend so much
liability on Valentine.
It was Mackenzie that did a comedy.
Okay.
And he came to his girlfriend. The girlfriend said, I did not see your Christmas. They did not buy me anything. And he said, baby, sorry. You know, I told you I was kidnapped. They kidnapped me on Christmas Day. I'm sorry. I will make it up to you. And when they get that finally accepted, I said, hey, baby. Those people that kidnapped me on Christmas Day, they say they are coming on Valentine's Day.
To come and kidnap me.
To come and kidnap me.
I
ended it by saying, I hope you're okay with it. So again, we would ask, so should the value of the day be placed on gifts?
Yes.
And then should it be measured by this? I think apart from gifts, there are other ways to show love.
Exactly.
Okay, and meanwhile, we would say that there are some people that buy them 1,000 gifts, it doesn't really inspire anything. Yeah, it doesn't. No, not just that it's not enough. It doesn't really, because it's not their love language. Yes, it's not their love language. Okay, so pepper them till tomorrow. It doesn't speak. Somebody like my wife, if you are buying the gift and maybe expecting a huge Thanksgiving, but if you really want to show my wife you love her, I just help her do all the housework. Oh man, she will come and tell you, oh thank you, you have done. Same with my mom. My mom too is the act of service. You know, kind of person. Funny enough, both of them, their names are Joy. I don't know if it's all the Joy. So the point is, everybody first study your partner, know what your partner likes, okay, and then also understand with your partner when the finances are low.
I'm very careful with this word partner.
All right, yeah, partner. I mean your wife. Well, I will talk partner because I know those who are trusting God for marriage are also considering to do, Valentine. They are doing partners, but we would also want to advocate that, see, it's not a season for those who are unmarried. It's not a season of sexual immorality. It's
like
not
we're
a
coming
season
there.
of premarital sex. So when we say you should do what you can afford, don't afford somebody's body.
Yes.
Do what you can afford means a little outing, a little gift. The intention behind the act is what matters. Does it show that I truly love this person? I truly value this person? That's the most important thing. Not how weighty or how magnificent. That's one. Number two, it's not a time to pepper anybody. We've seen people driven into serious despair. You go online, you will see plenty iPhones. Some of them are empty cartons, so my dear. Some of them are posts. Don't go and be driven by whatever. So the value should not be on what. The value should be on the intention behind what has been done. You look at it and you appreciate the person, and then you look forward ahead with your relationship.
You know, everybody has expectation. Yes, expectation from, like now on Saturday, I have expectation. My husband may be there having his own expectations. Everybody is having
you may not even remember.
You may not even remember. But you know,
don't worry, he will remember. He will remember.
So what now?
Remember.
Let's talk about some unhealthy expectations people place on their partner in the name of Valentine. Aside, okay, we're talking about that from the angle of the couple, unhealthy expectation. And then now, let's go, after we talk about the couple, we'll now talk about the teenager expectations from people. I don't want to, because they don't have business being in a relationship. Some of these ones are still in secondary school. But you know their expectations are like this when it comes to Valentine. I don't know from who, but they always have expectations. So what are these some unhealthy, if we can call out some unhealthy expectations, you know, that we place on our partners during Valentine, our spouses, or
and usually, what are the unhealthy expectations?
I was waiting for her to finish so that I can talk. And she was looking at you. So
I know.
Okay, so
you're talking to us from the couple, you said from the couple, and then from the teenager angle.
Okay, from the couple angle, some unhealthy expectation that couple have is that they expect the man to just change overnight. It's Valentine, so it doesn't matter how I've been behaving. It's Valentine, it's your responsibility. You have to deliver. So that's an unrealistic expectation. You as a man, you can't be, you have not been a good husband. You have not been a good spouse. And all of a sudden, because it's Valentine, you want your wife to come and cook. You want her to dress in red. You want everywhere to be beautiful because it's Valentine. It's an unhealthy expectation. Number two, the woman too. You can't be, you have been nagging, you've not been the best of wives, you've been giving your husband headache, and you feel that, oh, it's Valentine,
He should give you the best of
he should give me the best of gifts. I bring myself to the table. I am the table, you know. So those are some unhealthy expectations. Number two, you know your financial capability. Your husband can be earning 50,000 naira, and you expect your husband to get you a gift of 100,000 naira.
Bone straight.
Yes, I said bone straight. You expect your husband to take you to a particular restaurant. Where do you book a hotel? Where do you want that man to get the gift from? You know, sometimes we push our spouses into things. So those are some
gender-based violence.
Those are some unrealistic expectations. You know your level. Stick to it. For the fact your church member's husband got her a car for Valentine, or he took her to Maldives for Valentine, or he took her to Zanzibar for Zanzibar for Valentine, doesn't mean that if your husband can afford going to Jos for people or go to Obudu, go there and enjoy yourself. Don't expect that what your brother's wife is doing or your neighbor's wife is doing, your husband has to do it. Those are unhealthy expectations. Number two, lastly again, if you know your husband is somebody who doesn't remember gifts, remember celebrations, please start it on time. Today is Monday. or today as it is now. Sorry about that. It's few days to Valentine.
Yeah.
Start singing it in the house.
That song you sang again, please.
Yes. You are my Valentine. Anything for me to, as I reminding your husband, and tell him, it's Valentine. Where are we going to go to? Start planning it. Because you know your husband does not even remember his own birthday. Let's not even say your own. Even his own birthday, he doesn't remember. And some women are like that too. They don't remember their own birthday. It's the men who remember. So if you know your husband or your spouse is somebody who does not remember, start sending him memes now. Reels from Facebook about Valentine so that he will remember on that day when you wake up. First wish him happy Valentine and then get a gift for him so that he will, in his consciousness, if possible, steal his phone and put alarm 5 minutes to 12 a.m. Valentine Day. By 5 in the morning again, put another one Valentine Day, so that, and if you like, around 2 p.m. again, you put another one Valentine Day. In the ringing, you will know that my wife has an expectation, and you will know that you are intentional about it, because you know that he can get you something. You want to help him to remember. And then I think for now, let me stop there. So those are some unrealistic.
Let's come back to you, Jimmy. Let's talk from the teenagers angle.
So the first question I want to ask will be, should teenagers
even
celebrate Valentine? So if all of you ask there, should teenagers celebrate Valentine? Tell us in the comment section.
Exactly.
Should teenagers celebrate Valentine?
I celebrated Valentine as a teenager.
So
we'll come back.
But you ask how we
That's why
celebrated
we'll
it.
come
Yeah,
back to
so
the-
it's a yes and no question.
Yes.
All right, it's a yes and no question, and I want to use this platform to say big kudos to religious bodies who are trying to organize healthy programs.
Exactly.
All right, for instance, Teenagers Care for Sustainable Development Initiative, we are organizing a Valentine's Day out for our teenagers on Saturday,
on Valentine's Day.
which is
Yes.
Valentine's Day, 10 a.m. Okay, so
Methodist High
it's
School.
Methodist High School, Makurdi, behind Government College, Makurdi. So you could tell your teenager to join us there. It's going to be an explosive time. We're going to have short talks, group discussions, impromptu games, and some sensitizations on issues that pertain to teen growth and development. So, yes, some teenagers do have unhealthy expectations. Again, because of these developmental changes, that take place with our teenagers. Again, that's one. And two, we've talked about the brain composition. I was thinking about this yesterday, where there's the back part of the brain that answers more to rewards. So the reward system tries to teach value, to the teenager. In other words, as much reward as I get determines my value. So a teenager is sitting and then nobody says, "Will you be my val?" Then it feels awkward. Do you understand? Or nobody is getting a gift and said, "This is your Valentine's Day." Then she feels or he feels awkward. And there are some teenagers who fall for the pressure, particularly with the male teenagers, who fall for the pressure of guy, Nana Valentine, or who be your val kind of stuff. So there's the pressure of you must have a girl. All right. There are some teenagers there are parties that will hold that day. And check there, you will see some of our young teenagers who may go not because they necessarily want to be there, but just to prove a point. Okay. And several things can happen in these parties that are not godly. We know several persons who have lost very precious things because of Valentine. Some give off their virginities during Valentine.
That's like the best gifts now.
Yeah, so the guy says, "If you love me, give me something." And unfortunately, it's the one that is telling you the thing you should give to. You understand that kind of thing. So,
and I think it looks like some of these young ones are always ready, like on occasions like that. They are
Exactly,
ready to give
exactly.
sex. Like today is special, so we have to do Special.
There's a something to mingle to something, and there's one language they used to talk. I know cities that if you go Valentine's Day evening from 5 p.m. till mama calls you to come home, it's hot. Some don't like to stroll around, you know,
About.
and just moving about, just to be in the flow of the season. So these are very, very much unhealthy expectations. And again, it comes as a result of the intrusion of the culture, the developmental changes that takes place with teenagers, and then the peer pressure or identity crisis, that comes with teenagers.
All right, so we have said almost everything. And again, I want to ask, for some teenagers out there who are under pressure, you've spoken about pressure.
Yeah.
Yes, they just want to, because they are under pressure, your friends. I remember those days when we were in school, things that rain, cats. And then there's this flower that used to be one transparent.
Exactly.
It's not the okay.
You guys are spotting.
It's not the big money.
Yeah, that's one rose.
Yes,
one rose bouquet.
And then you're having like that time you may even be in class and have like 5 cards.
Powerful.
I have like it depends on how you rate for your class that time.
Yeah.
And then you have a lot of these things. But now the society has changed and a lot of things has changed. So how will you advise a young one out there, or maybe like it's two-sided. We're going to talk about the couple and then we're going to talk about the teenager. Would you advise someone who feels left out or unloved during Valentine's season? Love is not something that is seasonal. But again, because one day somebody does not show you love in one day, and then you just feel the person does not like you, doesn't. So how will you advise someone who feels left out? Okay, let's talk from the spouse angle. Your husband does not remember that. I know you've got something about that. So how do you advise someone who feels left out? And let's not forget to some people don't do it, some organizations, some churches doesn't require.
But he doesn't see it as important. Since you see it as important, celebrate yourself. I love the definition of love from the Bible in the book of Corinthians. When you say that love is patient, love is kind, love is not self-seeking, love does not keep record of wrongs. Which other one again? Love is not jealous. So be patient with your spouse. Love your own self. Be patient with yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. So get yourself a gift. Celebrate yourself. That's one of the ways of reducing the pressure. Number 2, know that there are so many ways that appreciate in your heart and in the physical the love that your spouse has shown you in the past and in the present. The fact that your spouse does not believe in celebrating Valentine or does not get you a Valentine gift doesn't mean that your spouse doesn't like you. Doesn't mean that he's not in love with you or he has stopped loving you. It's just the rush for me. It's just the rush. Presently, I came in this morning and I was telling them, I said, this is the first time I've not even moved about the Valentine. I've been asking myself, what do I do that, is going to be different? So know that you've experienced love before. Your husband has shown you love before. Your wife has shown you love before. Today's own doesn't spoil anything. Valentine's Day own doesn't make it different. It doesn't mean that the person has stopped, loving you. So don't allow yourself to be carried away by the show off in the office space. You come to the office space, they're delivering a gift to somebody and all of that. While we're in secondary school, I went to a boarding school, there were no phones, it was post office. So you had gifts coming in, cards, perfume, there were lots of gifts coming in. We come in on Valentine's Day, and some persons I got some gifts to, and there are some Valentine I didn't get any gift to. But somehow God helped me as a teenager because it never made me feel like I was incomplete because I didn't get a gift. Now, how do you value yourself? How do you see yourself? If you see yourself that a gift is what completes me, then you will never be complete. But when you see yourself and say that whether a gift is given to me, a gift is not given to me, I am amazing, I am wonderful, I am God's masterpiece, I am loved by God. I know that God has good plans for me. And you look at your husband and you say, this man will love me. He came and paid my bride price. He appreciates me every day. He when he's coming home, he buys one or two things for me. He's buying things for the kids. He's a present dad. My wife is a present woman. Why should one day of Valentine validate all what he has been doing, all what she has been doing? So it's Valentine's Day. It's an amazing time. We celebrate, we eat the suya. But if your husband, your spouse, your wife doesn't want to do that or has forgotten, calm down. Calm down. There are more days to celebrate. So don't put yourself under so much pressure.
Don't beat yourself.
Don't beat yourself to it. And then don't go and borrow money because you want to, make your wife or your girlfriend comfortable. Some people will go and collect loan.
We're not talking about wedding.
We're not talking about wedding.
We're talking about
Valentine.
You go collect loan.
Yeah.
Yes, so people will go now to cash apps, to all these loan apps to go and collect money. Tomorrow they'll start writing to all your village people, your contacts, and start telling them how you are owing money. What did you get the money to do? You get the money to buy teddy bear, you get the money to please a lady that you don't even know whether you get married at the end of the day. So don't pressurize yourself. Don't be in a place to go and borrow money because you want to celebrate Valentine. But if you have the money, if you celebrate Valentine, go all out, do all what you can do, make your family happy, make your kids happy, and at the end of the day, everybody is happy. But if you don't have, calm down, drink water, and chill.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for the teenager, love is not sex.
Sex, yes,
Exactly.
Sex
Exactly.
is not love.
Exactly.
Anyhow you want to talk the English, it's as straightforward as that. Valentine's Day, let's hang out in my house, let's make it feel special because it's Valentine's Day. Aqua, we are in for it. So come to your house special and let's do something nice. Let's enter the bedroom, sit and watch something from phone and
Netflix and chill.
Madam, Oga, run oh. Run oh. That's the destroyer of your destiny knocking at your door. Just like God told Ken, he says the thing is knocking at your door, but you have power to subdue it. So you have power to control it. So please note this, that love is not sex. Valentine's Day is not a day to sacrifice your body for any reason. Your body is not a gift. It's an entity that is designed by God to carry out his functions and his purposes here on earth. So it's the only one that should direct you on how you use your body. So tell any boy, tell any girl out there, don't fall for the pressure. The pressure is not worth it at all. They may laugh at you, but you see, the personal values you've cultivated about yourself is what speaks for you. I'm not going to let any man touch me in the name of love. I'm not going to let any girl pressurize me in the name of love. If she's going to walk out of my life, if he's going to walk out of my life, then so be it. I love myself because God loves me.
Yeah.
I love myself and I value myself because heaven already places a value. All right, and we need to know that this thing goes around someday. You go give yourself to a random boy or girl, in future it speaks against you. You may not know it. You come to a place where you need to excel, but somebody already has something that he might blackmail you with. And these are days where people now begin to generate content of those intimate moments.
Yes.
And before you know, blackmailing has started, gender-based violence has started. Somebody is beginning to tell you that I'm going to expose this content online if you don't continue coming to me and stuffs like that. So don't give room to those things. Don't
captive.
Exactly, you become a captive. And you are now afraid, you are now shouting, you are now calling people. It was one of those schools we went some years ago where somebody told us that story. The girl went to a strange house, they raped her, and then they made the video. And every time they keep threatening her that they are going to expose the video online. This is the season where such kind of things abound. So be careful. Be careful the places you also go to. Like I've said, as a teenager, you really don't have any business going for random parties. Will it add value to your life? If it's not going to add value to your life, don't go there. Because you are going there, sometimes things are being sipped into drinks. You drink and then the next day, you wake up by the side of the road and you don't know the things that have happened to you. So we're not trying to scare anybody, but these are possible realities that have taken place. Don't go to meet any random stranger you just met on Facebook in the name of Twitter or whatever, TikTok, talk ticking. No, in the name of, oh, he's calling me for Valentine. You could be kidnapped and your parents will be asked to use your school fees and pay ransom. And that's the end of Solomon Grandi. There's nothing you can do about it. So please, it's not a time to show off online. Don't fall for the pressure of his Valentine challenge. Expose one part of your body. You don't need it. And truth or dare, you're doing stupid things online. Are these things adding values to you? No. If they are not adding values, please leave it. And also for the couples, don't fall for pressure because you see some things online. You have now decided in your heart that nobody will be the weapon fashioned against your Valentine's spending.
Nobody will have peace
if you don't do such a thing. Telling the children to go to bed early, Netflixing with your husband, you're off light, put TV, is the cinema already? Off light, put TV. Two of you, do you understand? Your husband puts hand on your chin, you put your head on your husband's, shoulder. And you guys watch a very nice, lovely movie. When you finish or you sleep there, wake up, TV has finished, but you are still spending much time.
You can even do it with your children.
That's the most important thing. Go out, buy suya, everybody sits down, we all eat and bless the name of the Lord. Another Valentine has come and gone.
Yes.
So don't fall for the pressure of being pushed to do something that you may eventually regret.
I want to also add something that the book of Ecclesiastes said that there is time for everything.
Exactly.
I want to talk to the teenagers. Live the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Stop trying to be faster than your moment.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy the moment. Okay. So I would like to say something again after since he just finished speaking. What I want to tell a teenager out there is that you should live the moment. The book of Ecclesiastes said that there's time for everything. There's time for everything. And now is a time for you to live your life like a teenager. It's a time for you to understand yourself. It's a time for you to discover yourself.
Yeah.
It's a time to know what I can do. It's a time to give yourself value.
Exactly.
To know that I have value. That's what you need to know. So don't try to live like a married person.
Right.
You're going to get married soon and you enjoy your marriage. So right now, what you need to do is live your moment. As a teenager, you can decide to if you don't have a boyfriend, it's okay.
Exactly.
You're not in any
You don't
relationship.
need it.
You are not abnormal.
You don't even need it.
You don't need it. You are not abnormal. You are not rude. You don't have to be rude because you're a Gen Z. Don't feel abnormal because they say, oh, Gen Z, they are rude. They know they take any nonsense. But you are calm, you are collected, and you feel you are abnormal. My dear, you are not abnormal. You are very normal. So live your moment. Live the life of a teenager. Don't be in a haste. Don't be in a haste.
And nobody should sugarcoat premarital sex for you.
Yes.
Is wrong. Oh, you will not get pregnant. Oh, you will not catch STDs. What about the regret that you have? You have delivered something that you should have kept for a precious moment. How do you face the regret? How do you face the fact that something very, very esteemed has left you and it left you wrongly? How do you cope with that depression, with that mental stress that comes with it? And the funny thing is that because Satan has laid hold of that, he will keep telling you that you have lost it. What is still there to protect? So nobody in any way should sugarcoat premarital sex and tell you as a young person that no. You see, this is the moment when it's most vital. Oh, the stars will shine brighter when we are doing it on Valentine's Day. Please, it doesn't. And maybe you have fallen prey to these things, before. It's not a yardstick to continue. You can get it right.
Yes, get it right.
You can get it right. And maybe you're a teenager out there, you are listening to us. And you are falling prey. In fact, somebody is already pressurizing you that this Valentine, something must happen. Please reach out and talk to us. You can talk to any of us here. They'll put the numbers on the screen for you. Reach out, talk to us. Tell us what your pressured moments are. Somebody will always reach out to you. If you are not reaching out to us, you can send us an inbox on our Facebook page. Someone will always talk to you. Someone will always reach out to you. Someone will always be here to guide you on how to go through the pressures without getting yourself hurt.
Oh, thank you so much, J Square. J
So,
Square, thank you so much.
at least we didn't argue today.
No,
We're
looks like
good,
our
we're
friends
good,
we're really aligned today. All right, so as we wrap up, just know that your relationship should not be measured by gifts and grand gestures on Valentine's Day. Love goes beyond Valentine's Day. As a couple, every day you wake up, you just make sure you are loved. And so every teenager watching us today, Valentine's Day is not a day for you to do that awful thing that you think you want to.
Unthinkable, abominable.
Yes, just love yourself and know that God loves you.
Yeah,
There is nobody who can love you more than God.
exactly.
All right, so always wait for your time. When the time is right, in due time, your own time will come, your spouse will come, and whatever you want to do, you will do. Don't fall under any pressures of having sex or let them record this a special moment. Please don't do that. Avoid some kind of places. There are places you should not go. And then in this season, just be watchful for some drinks you take.
Yeah.
You don't know what they must have
Be
put
sensitive
inside.
Exactly.
and smart.
Yes, just
Where
be
you go
sensitive.
to,
Be sensitive and be smart.
Yeah.
Love is not only for Valentine's Day, it goes beyond the Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So I want to wish everyone out there a happy
Valentine's Day.
Yes.